everyone, welcome back to our new episode of Meet Our Client. Today here we have Miss Krutika Jadhav from India who got her work permit approval to Canada. So firstly, on behalf of the entire AMK team, I would like to congratulate you on getting your successful work permit approval.
Thank you so much for your congratulations. And actually, I would like to thank you guys for making my dream come true, to be very honest. So thanks a lot for participating and giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, and thank you so much for your kind words for our team. Okay, so now I'm sure that our viewers would like to know about yourself. So can you tell a bit about your experience, qualification?
Sure. So the core background is, of course, of hotels. Started as a housekeeping supervisor, then switching it with chef as a chef in pastry and bakery. Worked in Dubai as well for Four Seasons Hotel. And then when I came back to India, I switched myself with sales and events. So moreover, it was food and beverage, the earlier stage of mine in hotels. So pursuing the same as right now, I am working as a restaurant manager with one of the bestest restaurant in Rohtak. And simultaneously, yes, I was trying to pursue my Canadian dream since 2018. um, so that was it about me, being my industry and where I worked actually. So trying to get the opportunity, in the same field again in Canada as well. And I should say that AMK actually did that for me.
Yeah, thank you so much. And as like moving to Canada was your dream since 2018, right? As you suggested
Correct.
that you right? Yeah.
Correct.
So soon you will be in Canada. So what's the first thing that you want to do once you land there?
Okay, so this was kind of tough question because the reactions are mixed. Uh, of course, and first of all, definitely, I mean, it's um, beyond the explanation happiness what I have right now, which cannot be described in words.
True.
Definitely, once I'll be landing, both the things are going to be there. At one side, it's going to be responsibility of family. At the other side, it's going to be own dreams to explore Canada and to live culture of Canadian citizen over there, how they live, how they talk. And all the things. So I think it won't be one focused path of mine, which is going to be once I will be landing. It would be completing the responsibilities by keeping them in mind. Exploring Canada is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, and as there are lots of beautiful destinations there, so you will really enjoy working and living there, I'm sure.
Hopefully, because that's what
Yeah.
I have been doing all the time. Switching to city to city, even from even over here in India. So I think that hobby of mine or passion of mine, you can say, that definitely going to get continued once I will be landing. That is for sure, no doubt.
Yeah, of course. What made you trust at AMB, because as there are lots of immigration consultants are there, right? So like what
Correct.
made you trust at AMK and how was the whole process?
Sure. So basically, I got the reference of AMK from two of my friends. One of them was really close to me, and he told me that he himself applied from AMK, and that was the bestest thing. I think having a live example is always best than reading reviews. Correct.
Yes,
So
true.
of course, there was a self research as well that I visited website. I kind of try to check that whether things are okay or no, and everywhere I just got positive response. That's it. If you will ask me about my experience of this entire journey, then of course when I got the contact details from my friend, somehow the right point of contact which I got, that was Gopi. And I really should say that he kind of a person who go beyond the limitations to help his applicants. No matter what kind of query it is, no matter at what time I'm dropping him a message, with my question, but he was always there to attend it, to resolve all my problems. Also to give me details wherever it is possible. So it was really comfortable, while dealing with each and every team member of yours, whether that's documentation or whether that's the first step of your immigration team, that is including OP. Actually, he was the one who actually made me trust on the organization, to be very honest with you. So the conversation and the information, that was absolutely great. So nowhere I kind of felt that I'm getting betrayed. Oh no, I don't know what is going to happen exactly. I spent I kind of trusted on your, or your organization for my biggest dream of my life, you can say. So because from the day one itself, the study was successful, the reviews were successful, they were really positive. So there was no absolutely chance of any kind of negative thoughts about AMK Global in my mind.
Yeah, and the Gopi and the entire team will be really happy after hearing such a nice feedback from you.
They
And
really
I will,
deserve it.
yeah, and I will definitely share your feedback with them. They will be really happy.
Thank you, thank you. You're
Yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah. So, like, let's just make this interview quite more funnier. So, we will play a career or Canada rapid fire round where I'll ask you a few
Oh,
questions and you just have to answer within hours. Don't worry, it would be a very easy. Okay, so let's play this career or Canada rapid fire round with Miss Krutika. What is your last Google search?
Canadian draw.
Okay, like it is all about Canada in your Google, right now.
Yes, yes. Honestly, yes.
Yeah, like like the travel destination, the food, the favorite place.
Very true. Very true.
Okay, that's so good. So, what is your favorite work memory?
With this current scenario, to be very honest with you, I mean, it's not yet memory because it recently happened. But yeah, I think speaking to Gopi and starting my application, that was the biggest. I mean, I do still remember, the way I was struggling and convincing my parents to please bhej do, please, say yes for my decision. So I think that was the one of the, because that is important also, when my father said yes for this particular
Yeah.
decision, and I'm literally, I proved that the decision was right. So I think in current scenario, yes, I think this literally fits well.
How was the reaction of your family when you got your work permit approval letter?
So, so basically, my father thought when I told him that I got my PPR letter, so of course he wasn't aware about it. So he was like, okay, as like offer letter or as like LMI letter, this is one more approval letter. That's what he thought. So I told him that, father, this is the final approval on my visa. My visa got approved. It is this that I'm supposed to land. So I mean, trust me, he was really happy because I belong from a very middle class family. Like my father was a postman, and then I am the only one who actually done international trips. I was in Dubai before. Now it was my dream to be in Canada since so long. So even he's happy that okay, she's doing, and whatever she's doing is absolutely right for her. But then I hats off to him that being a postman, he did a lot for me. No matter whatever the things I asked him, he always said yes for that. He was really happy. He literally got sweets and everything, and he
Oh.
that was Janmashtami, to be very honest. When the
Okay.
day when I got my PPR from team, it was actually Janmashtami. So they celebrated like anything over there in Mumbai, because I am here in Rohtak right now. So of course I was
Okay.
just attending that all celebration from video call, but still I was glad.
That's so sweet, that your family, your father was really happy for you. Yeah,
Damn happy he was.
that was so nice. So if you have to choose one out of the two options, what would you choose? Beach or mountains?
Mountains, always
Oh.
mountains.
What was the most weirdest thing that you have ever eaten?
Ever eaten. Okay. Um, my experiment kind of never failed, to be very honest. But yeah, I can tell you now, the thing which is like really favorite of mine at this stage. I mean, at this time. But when I tasted pasta for the very first time, the reaction was really, really bad. that the one who
Uh-huh.
made it, because I was not used to of continental test. So of course the food was like, I wasn't used to of. And when I had pasta for the very first time, that was Arabiata, I didn't liked it much. And I think that is the only, like, food when I had it, and I literally gave weird reaction there and there itself, immediately after having, like, that one spoon of it. But then now, of course, as that was just beginning of my, like, being a hotelier. But then when I got used to of it, now this is like, that is the favoriteest dish of mine, to eat pasta
Oh.
every time.
That's so awesome. And so I really enjoyed this rapid fire round with you. So my last question would be for you, like any message or advice that you would like to give other aspirants who also want to move to Canada.
uh, from my case managers who are handling my documents. Um, I must say, I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to recollect the name. But the person who was collecting my documents was really taking a lot of efforts. Because of working hours, I wasn't able to manage, but still she was the one who was pushing me. And unfortunately, I couldn't recollect the name, because I after her, because
Yeah.
I actually, like, got in touch with 2 3 more people. So yes, I mean, it's overall a teamwork which AMK did really nicely, and they delivered all the the kind of trust and faith was there on them. They delivered everything in the similar way. There is no doubt at all. So yes, if you're really trying to enroll with the AMK Global, I think yes, that is the bestest choice I can say, because of my own experience as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Means a lot to us and the entire AMK team. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for coming here today and made this happen. And yeah, a huge congratulations to you.